So Tahlia got robbed, which is why this vlog is like genuinely live time. Like when you watch this tonight, this was 3 hours ago.
1940. New York City in 1940.
Stopped into the petrol station and got Celsius. If you guys remember, I don't know if I ever spoke about it on my personal vlog, but I did some consulting for Celsius, and it's actually my favorite, I would say, energy drink brand, because it doesn't taste hollow like an energy drink like it does, but I feel like it's the only one that doesn't make me like jittery. Okay, I'm doing my makeup because I'm going to meet Tahls, because we're buying me a new laptop because my laptop's really old and it's super slow. It's like affecting my work, so just doing a really quick makeup look. I feel like my skin is so dry. I think I'm like being in the sun, honestly. But if I'm doing like a really low maintenance makeup look, this is what I do. Lumi Glotion by L'Oreal. This is like super cheap and lasts forever. Put this on and makes you just look more like tanned. It might look a bit patchy when you first put it on, but then I put this Say Beauty concealer. It's super light, just on any like blemishes, and then tap that in. Makeup is one of those things, like it takes a little bit to settle into your face. So if you're doing it and you're like, this doesn't look perfect, I guarantee like 20 minutes later it'll look more like settled. So I just rub that pretty much all through my T-zone. This is super basic, so I just get anything left over on my bronzer brush. I don't actually put any bronzer on when I'm doing like a simple look. I always say brows and lips, like that's kind of my thing, is always having those two done. So I'm just using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel in this Spoolie by Breeze Balm, I believe. Yeah. Oops. Lip stain. My lips are dry. They get really dry on the edges. I don't have like cold sores, like I don't get them, but I feel like when I put lip liner on, they're dry. It makes it look like I do. Also, it's fine if you do get them, but because it kind of sticks to the dry bits. Do you feel me? It was trending to like not wear mascara, and everyone was like, oh my god, I look so much better without it. Or I'm not one of those people. I feel like I look like a bald rat without it. So I use this House Lab one, which is like good. I really liked it when I first got it, but I think like sometimes you just need to use like a Maybelline, you know? So Rode Toasted Teddy, I think this is launching, Rode is launching soon, but I would say just making sure you kind of look like sun-kissed and a little bit, you know, I feel like that's like key. Also, when you put on this blush, it might look a bit nuts and a bit full on, like see how you can like really see it, but it does not last on the skin. So I would say, if anything, like overdo your blush and then it will fade into your skin super easily, which is not really a great thing, honestly. I'll put lip liner on and some lip gloss. I do feel like I'm high maintenance in a lot of ways, but when it comes to makeup, super low maintenance. And then I'm just gonna add some, I do have natural freckles, but whenever I put stuff on my face, I feel like they disappear. So yeah, I'll put lip liner over the top and then that's it. Can't really see because my phone is filming. Also feels kind of random being back in my hometown, not gonna lie. Like, I think when I come back here, I'm like, wow, like literally nothing has changed. I feel like people always ask me in America, like, are you from Melbourne? And whilst I always say yes, I'm from Melbourne, I actually never grew up in the city. I was always on the peninsula, and not like in the Sorrento rich peninsula way. Like when we moved to Mornington when I was a baby, Mornington was like a farm town. Like there was really nothing here. Like when we built our house, like our first home, there was like no other homes on the whole block, and all of the blocks around Mornington were empty and farmlands. Like we've lived here for time, and I feel like people always assume like if you're from the beach that you're really well off, and that was just like so not the case for us. I was actually having this conversation with my dad. I would say that typically I am a very private person, which is kind of shocking given I share so much of my, well, like seems like I share so much of my life, but I would say my family is very private as well. I deep it too hard, but basically I was having a conversation with my dad this morning about scarcity mindset and how I feel like I've come a long way in thinking that I will always work hard enough to be able to afford the lifestyle that I want. And I said it's pretty crazy now with like influencing or creating or whatever you want to call it. Sometimes brands will reach out that aren't aligned with me, not at all, but like for example, a new hair care brand reached out to me that I've not used before, and it has a very low price point. And I feel like I'm down to try so many different hair brands. I'm trying Amika at the moment. I love Tresemme, I love Pantene. I obviously love Redken. The brand reached out and offered me genuinely an insane amount of money, like could pay my rent for 4 months, I think, for like a couple of TikToks. And I think it's not spoken about enough about like overall brand integrity. And I would say that if you're younger, or maybe even if you're my age or a little bit older, and you're thinking about like short-term pain, long-term gain, I think something that my parents always instilled in me was to never be friends with people that weren't aligned with who I was, never date people who weren't aligned with what I believed in, or work with clients and brands or work for companies that I didn't feel aligned with. And I think potentially, like, I don't know if this is the case, but when you come from a family of parents that kind of, like my dad came from literally nothing, they have a different mindset around work ethic and integrity. And I was explaining to him, I said, it's so crazy because like if you told me 5 years ago, oh, you're turning down this amount of money for like a couple of TikToks that would take you maybe like a few hours to make, I would tell you that you're lying. And he was just kind of being like I don't know, it was really cute because I think it's like, I don't really know how to explain it, but because he came from nothing and tried so hard to give us so much, which I'm always so ultimately grateful for and so appreciative of his hard work, I think it's pretty cool for then him to see me thriving and being like still upholding like the integrity. I don't know what I'm really trying to say, but basically I just want you to know that if I'm ever recommending something, whether that be like pants that I love, makeup that I love, skincare, anything I do is I've always tested and trialed it and actually love it. And if you're someone who's trying to break into the creator industry, one thing I would be saying, which I know is so much easier said than done, is always maintaining your personal brand integrity, because that flows into so many things, like your work life, what clients you work with, what companies you align yourself with, like so many different things. And yeah, I agree. If you would have told me that 4 years ago, I would have probably been like, girl, take the money, like get that back. But I think it always pays off more than you actually think, because then you will get brands that do align with you, or maybe you'll get more work with clients that align with you, or work at a company that aligns with you, versus just taking the quick win. And yeah, not to get all big sister on you, but I feel like, and if you're sitting there watching this thinking, oh yeah, that's because you don't need that money, like you're making enough, like that is so not the case. Like as a freelancer, there are some months that were so down and some months that were up, but it's like pretty inconsistent across the board. So yeah, would I want my rent paid for 4 months for a couple of TikToks? 100%. Does that opportunity come by often? No, never. But it's not I guess, coming from a place of privilege and extreme wealth, like at all. Like even Tahls and I was like, fucking hell, it's been a while since we've been paid. Like, have a huge day today. Well, I had a huge day. Basically, I have a lazy eye, if you guys don't know that. And it is something that has bothered me basically since birth. Obviously I didn't
acknowledge it really when I was younger, but even in high school and primary school, it would bother me. I'm going to show you like visuals. I feel like I have spoken about this previously, but if I'm looking forward, it's great. The moment I look to the left, this eye obviously goes up. When I close it, it goes normal. Open, it goes lazy. And it is something that has bothered me so much so that even from when I was younger, like I remember going to the eye doctor and I was probably about 10 years old, and the guy was like, look straight forward. And I was like, I am. And he was like, no, you're not. And then he shifted my head, and it's because like even when my eyes are level and I'm looking straight forward, it still goes in a little bit. So anyway, obviously as I've gotten older, I've become more and more aware to my eye, and I wouldn't say it's an insecurity, like because I'm so aware of it that I just like shift my head so then my eye doesn't go lazy as much as possible. But it's definitely a frustration, and what I've noticed more and more, which is then became more of an insecurity, is that because I'm always utilizing this eye, this side of my face has gone up. So if I'm like looking straight forward, I feel like it sounds bad right now, but basically this eye like sits higher up, and naturally I just like lean on this side of my face more because I know that my eye won't go lazy. I'm getting surgery on it. This is something that I've wanted for a while. For a moment there, I didn't think it was possible, because when we had spoken to someone when I was a lot younger, they basically said, if you get surgery on your eye, there's a high risk that you'll go blind, and it's not worth it, especially because I have 20/20 vision. So as if my vision is bad. Gotten older, I'm like, technology has changed. It is like everyone's getting eye surgery, whether it's LASIK. It's much more common now, and there are a lot of solutions for it. So I thought it was going to be strabismus, but I don't think it is, or maybe it is, but he said it's when you look at the muscle of my eye, one of the muscles is really loose. So when I look up, that muscle is so loose that the eye just goes up. Or sorry, when I look to the left, the eye goes up. And that is because the muscle is really loose and basically not like keeping the eye in its position that it should be. So in the surgery, that's what they correct. They said hopefully it'll be that option. If not, they will have to also adjust another muscle. I'll have to do an overnight stay in hospital, but would then fix and correct my eye, which, guys, like, I am so excited for. I'm such a big believer of if there's something that you want done, do it. If you want change, make it. And this is a prime example. And I think for so long, like, I wanted the change, but I didn't think it would be possible. And then the moment I started looking into it, I'm like, this is actually a really easy surgery. So I've booked it in for next January. And I actually said to them, because Caitlin keeps making comments around like, should we stay in Australia for longer? Because right now it's freezing in America. And I said to them on the way out, I was like, if I were to stay in Australia, like, do you have any appointments come the end of Feb? And they were like, yes, we actually do on Feb 26th. So I'm going to speak to Caitlin this afternoon. It was so funny when I was at the surgery. I was like, do you have any appointments for the end of Feb? And she goes, yes. And I was like, okay, I just need and I was going to say like, I was going to speak to my wife, but I was like, shit, whatever. And I was like, I just got to speak to someone, and then I'm going to give you a call back. So I'm going to talk to Caitlin about it. She like, knowing her, she'll be like, do it 100% yes. She's such a pusher for those things. She was the main push behind my boob job and getting it done so quickly. But at the same time, I think my hesitation right now is I know I really struggle to be as productive as I am in New York with work, just because you have more obligations with family and friends. And obviously that's the best, because we don't typically have that in normal life. Then would be here to like the middle of March, which is kind of crazy if that is the case. But if not, I don't mind at all. Like, I'm so happy waiting until next February. I've gone bloody 27 years with my eye as it is. So yeah, if you want change, make it happen. I think it's going to cost approximately $5,000. Some of it will come back on Medicare rebate, like $800 worth. Almost feel like a sense of relief. Like, it's something that has consistently bothered me, and I would say even more when I've gotten into this whole content creation thing, because it's just 24/7. It's 24/7, and I know if I don't do anything about it, it's just going to get way worse, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. He was also super gentle, the surgeon, and it was funny. He's basically describing how my eyes operate right now, and because of the way that my eye is, I'm never using both my eyes at the same time, which is so interesting because it makes so much sense. Because when I'm really tired, and he said this is when my lazy eye gets really bad, and I was like, yep, you'd be correct there. I'll be on my computer and I will literally like cover one eye, and this is when I've worked like a full day, and I will cover the eye to make sure I for some reason I just feel like I can concentrate more when I cover one of my eyes. It actually doesn't matter which one. And he was like, yeah, that's because you can't use both eyes at the same time. So then rather than like switching in between the two, you'll just like shut off your lazy eye and use your other one to focus on the activity. He handed me this card and he was like, can you see any shapes? And I was like, no, nothing. And he was like, usually people can with your situation. He's like, but I think because you've gotten so used to just using this eye as your predominant eye, that's why you now don't use both eyes together and you only use them separate. So I was like, that's actually kind of crazy. Really, I don't ever get homesick in New York. I would say last time I got back from Australia, I definitely spiraled when I got home. And I was just like not feeling, I think I went from feeling really myself at home back in Australia and then went back to New York and had like this full, oh, my mum's coming back, panic moment. But yeah, I don't get homesick, which definitely makes it a lot easier. And obviously I have Caitlin to live with, so really messy right now. Like a video on my own personal TikTok yesterday, basically explaining more of why I'm coming on board with their team. And it was more of like a little hee what's going on, and then today it's going to be like a full video with lots of context, and I am just really excited for it to go live. The response so far to like my whole sunless tanning journey has been super, everyone's been super receptive to it, which of course, I mean, it's interesting though, you do like, I feel like there is just two sides to this whole sun tanning or sunless tanning. There's like no one really in the middle. Like you're either tan in the sun or you don't. It's actually ironic because of course the week that I am launching, that I'm starting as the face of a brand for a self-tanning company, I don't have their tan on. Long story short, basically my car, the inside of my car got robbed on the weekend and I had my self-tan in it as alongside many other things. I had our DJI YouTube camera. Shopping, I went to High Street the day before. I had Alka Collective, Henny, Tony Bianco, The Ordinary. I had like literally 8 skincare products, like so much stuff. I had Dish, insane, all got stolen from my car. And of course, what also got stolen was my fake tan. So then when I went to go fake tan for my friend's 30th, guess what I didn't have with me? So I had to use her fake tan, which I think on her skin, it actually does work really well, but it has just not worked well with my skin, and it's gone like really patchy. And I feel like my one thing with this summer was obviously making sure my self-tan looked as natural as possible. And Luna Bronze, like I have a tan that does look as natural as possible, so I'm bummed that I'm literally like, look at that, like Luna Bronze could literally never. I am currently on my way to the doctors. I have to get my mole, I'm getting my results back, and then I think they're going to check in on my stitches, and then I also have another whip just before that. Also, the other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was basically like how I come across on YouTube or TikTok. And I think it's internally really frustrating sometimes because I do try and be like as authentic as possible, but sometimes like I just can't help but if I'm doing like a clothing haul or even explaining something for work, like it doesn't feel 100% me, and it's not 100% me, and it's not intentional, but it just feels like a more curated, put together version. So anyway, I was speaking to her about it with Caitlin last night, and when she was telling me to film for YouTube today, she was like, make sure you try and be as you as possible. And I'm like, yes, like I hear you, I just don't know what makes me feel like I'm not being me, and therefore I'm not being me on YouTube. Anyway, so I'm trying to navigate that, because what we're using as a reference point from like a video that is more of a curated me versus a more me, real version of me, was my initial video that I did talking about sunless tanning and my decision to not tan out in the sun this summer. And I think when I was filming that video, because I feel like so passionate and right in what I'm saying, it obviously just rolled off the tongue. But it's frustrating because sometimes when I am talking on either YouTube or TikTok, I would never talk about things that I don't feel passionate about, but it just doesn't translate as well. And there was just like, if you go back and watch the video on my organic TikTok of me saying that I'm not tanning in the sun anymore, you will be able to notice a difference, and it feels like it's coming from the heart. Whereas some of my other videos, I don't think it feels like that. So I'm trying to basically be more like that on YouTube. And I don't know if I just need to be more relaxed, think less about what I'm saying. Perhaps that can be contributing to it, but that's where we're at. So hopefully this is resonating and it feels like the real me, if you know what I'm saying. But with my new job, guys, I am very excited to just show you everything. Like, a lot of the feedback when we got in person at our meet and greet in Melbourne, meet and greet, coffee catch up, whatever, that whole thing, was a lot of the girls were saying they don't actually know what I do for work. Like, they obviously know that I'm in marketing and been able to do like XYZ. However, they're like, what is your actual skill set? And I'm like, you're so right. Like, I've probably only touched on it a couple of times. I don't really make it a subject in my TikTok videos, which is crazy because I spend majority of my time working, and it truly is like my hobby. Someone asked Caitlin the other day, they're like, what's Tahlia's hobby? And she was like, well, if it's not work, because it would be work, that doesn't count, it would be running. And anyway, for someone who spends so much time and energy on work, I don't talk about it a lot online. I obviously talk about it shit ton with Caitlin, and I talk about work 24/7 in the best way. When people are like, oh, that's so toxic. No, I strongly disagree with you. Yeah, if you're talking negatively about work and bitching the whole time and you hate your job, yeah, that's toxic. But when you love your job, I'm like, what's wrong when you're passionately speaking about it? So anyway, plan is to speak a little bit more about work on the channels. If there is anything that you're specifically wanting or interested with, please let me know. You guys know I love feedback. Like, feedback is my love language. It's like Caitlin last night when she was like, you need to be more like this in the videos. I'm like, okay, cool, done, I'll action it. So that's what I need to do. Actually, I need to send a finance update to Caitlin today. We do like a monthly finance update just to show her what I'm doing on the back end, to give her more of to keep her more in the loop. Sorry. What else? So many things, honestly. I've got so many TikToks to edit. I haven't been filming any TikToks because I just haven't had time. But I will say it has been so nice being able to spend so much time with my family, specifically my siblings, because they will come. Well, my sister lives in Richmond, but my brother will come up to the city a lot, even though he still lives at home down on the peninsula. And they just make my heart feel so warm. Like, I feel so lucky to have siblings that I actually want to spend time with, because I know whether there's like big age gaps or different personalities, like a lot of families don't have that. And yeah, when I'm with my siblings, I just feel so full, and they're just the best guys. Like, they make me feel fucking great whenever I'm around them. So it makes me a little bit sad that not a little bit sad, it definitely does make me sad that I live far away from them, but I think that's what makes me appreciate it even more when I'm physically here, and why I want to maximize and will prioritize that over work. I don't prioritize it over deadlines, but I'll prioritize it over like time spent working versus physically with them. Fuck, what's the time? It's literally 11:59. My call's in 1 minute. I will come back to you in a second. Huge. updates on the skin front. Basically, my mole was benign, thank God. So, what do we got here? No evidence of skin cancer, essentially, which is fantastic. It was just an irritated mole that they got taken off, but rather be safe than sorry. So now I basically have like 5 stitch, actually it was 6 stitches, but in here that my sister's going to remove in 10 days when she comes and visits me in Sydney. My sister's a nurse, so that's fantastic. Don't have to book an appointment for that. And then the other thing that I got from them, because would you believe when my car got robbed the other day, it had all of my medical documents in there, including a script that I needed. So I have a script here, which is just like, oh, I just spat. That's disgusting. I have a script here that I'm gonna get. I wonder if they have. I'm currently at like a homemaker center near where I live. But anyway, I need to get the script. I'm about to meet my wife. We're gonna go buy the computer. We're gonna maybe get some lunch. I'm waiting to see if she's hungry or not. Really hope she's hungry, and I bet she's not gonna want food. That's what my guy is telling me. And it's for my grandma. Oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah, so I think she'll like it. And Kat was like caught out. It was so funny.
So I think we're going to try and do our birthstones on a ring, you know?
I might do like silver and then like your birthstone. But I might do a few. You're going to do all the red? Hi.
Wait, Tony, is your one the red one here? Very cute. Do you know what your birthstone is?
Actually, you'd like it. It's red. I find it ugly. But yours is yellow, which is the only colour I wear.
Yeah.
Kind of visualize
Yeah.
what it actually looks like.
Yeah.
Doing all rosy, all like alternating.
Yeah.
And then we can have a look, another thing about it.
And then another one there.
Cool. You can do the same for your colour combo with that. Because we won't start setting the stones until we've made the green.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Kind of a few days to like sit on it. If you
I really met like 4 years ago at work.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. So nice. I know. They're the
Work
best,
friends.
aren't they?
So how did you meet?
I think I'll do the same.
And we've got the apex, which is really beautiful, stacked with like other rings.
Yeah.
I'll show you some pendants we made.
This is kind of a bit though. Bit of a pinky moment, you know?
Oh yeah, that is a bit of you.
Thank you.
But I don't know if
that
I like,
pinky.
I don't know if I'd like 2 pinky rings. Do you feel me?
Yeah.
If that's like too like,
So these are kind of like all the colours, but say if you were to do like a citrine, like that's that one,
yep.
then you could do like have like your diamond and a citrine. You could do like a tonal
Yes,
variation
got
of
you.
them. It's really pretty when you do blues, but I don't know if blue will be like when you can do something like
Oh
you know,
yeah.
like have
Yeah.
similar tones. It's really pretty.
What's the July?
July's a ruby,
Yeah, that's a bit of me.
which that
Red
looks really
shade.
cute as well. Like having, you know, like
Yeah.
having your diamond in there as well. Like it looks really, really pretty.
Yeah.
It's nice if you don't have to be too rigid with the stones that you have. It's like
Yes.
sometimes like my kids' birthstones are like red and purple.
Yeah. You're
It's
like,
like stuck together.
Yeah, you're like,
That's why
not the
I don't
vibe.
put that on the thing, so that's why I always just choose my own.
yeah, you're like, this
It's
isn't
nice and
sentimental.
tonal, but then also,
Oh.
like, I love that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cute.
Do you want to get the same, or are you?
I think we'll do one of each other's birthstones.
But
Yeah.
same ring, but just different, like, stones.
Yeah, probably will be.
Yeah, same ring, do you think?
Yeah, we have like different styles, but I think like ultimately
This is
we want
pretty,
to be, like,
like it's a pretty classic
Yeah.
type of style that you kind of can't really go wrong with. And it's got enough, like around the band, you can see that there's different angles in it,
Yeah.
so it's not just a plain band.
like flat. Yeah.
Do you think I'd wear it on that finger? I usually have that there. Or you think that there, that there?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm like, you do what you want to
makes
do.
or breaks. At least my middle finger can fit this one.
I was going to say, you can fit it on a couple of different fingers. So
Yeah.
when you go home and you like get home to a snowstorm,
Yes.
it'll still like fit a finger.
Yeah.
But I swell up too. Like sometimes I've got to change all the fingers, all my rings go on.
Like this one?
Yeah. They're the experts. Know what I mean?
I actually think this size, that of size this is like perfect too.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You could also do a few of the one color.
Oh, right, got you.
You could do like 4 or 5 of them.
Wait, so this one is Tahls'? This end one, like the brighter one? Got you.
Rubies do vary a bit. Like some will feel more like a bold
yeah.
light pink, and some will be a bit more transparent.
Yeah, got
Like
you.
this one, see how that one feels.
But, whoa. I just don't know if I want like this one.
Oh my gosh, this is so
nice. Ah, what's this?
A present for grandma.
Yes. Yes. Oh, they don't have the chicken one. I'll grab the same, please.
Did I not put
Whatever.
Oh, tofu.
Loki, this might rip.
Tofu? And the tofu rice paper rolls,
Please, thank you.
please. Dude, she just burned off all the moles on my back.
I'm not ranting, but just being like, I was talking about how like this morning my dad was explaining like so crazy like when you kind of come from nothing, like him, not like you and still really work with your kids. And he was like, I don't, just like, I was talking about how I don't get our money, and I was like, yeah, it's so crazy that I just said like no, but he was like, yeah, that's like the whole point is like, because you have good work ethic and you know that like you could make that, you have to work pretty hard to make that, but like you could do that somewhere else for something that feels more aligned with you.
Yes.
And like makes you feel a certain way.
Because the other alternative is that like it doesn't come around. Like other people would accept that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, then I don't need to work as hard at something better.
Yeah.
The ingredients afterwards, if that works. Just send me what you need. Love you. Bye.
I just brushed my teeth. It's probably not gonna taste that great, but strolling over to JB Hi-Fi. My car's always sticking out so much, but it just like always says that I'm gonna hit something. What if I don't have the laptop? Can we just get it in Sydney then? Hey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need it? Within the next 2 days?
Probably, but I could always give it to someone when she comes to yada yada.
Well, that's right. I think they'll have it. It's like the high-tech ones that they don't. Do you actually mind having a look at the back of my back and seeing if they're coming off yet?
Right now?
I'm just curious.
You want me to unzip? No, I actually refuse. Dude, I'm trying to get your tits out and JB high five.
Right.
This is so satisfying.
Who's gonna buy the laptop today?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Good. It's good content, guys. Wait, best out of 3.
Best out of 3. Who's buying?
Alright, ready? Let me think. Okay.
Ah,
Dude, oh my god. What are you doing? It's 1, 2. Have you ever played
1,
this?
2, 3.
Yeah, well, there you go. Dude. Why are you slamming it so hard on your hand? Give me so much attention. Okay, 1.
Okay.
Oh no, she's buying it.
Yeah, best of 3. I can come back in the next 2
Okay.
rounds and we
Ready?
have a little
Alright,
advance moment.
fine.
Oh, fuck. I'm buying the laptop. Oh, my back's on fire, man.
No, I don't think so.
Sorry guys, watch us a little slow today.
Okay, good. Okay, great. Thank you. Oh my god, that is insane. Oh, Oh, Shayla's. He's the best. Oh, I need to give you my laptop. It's still like obviously logged in all my stuff, but I thought someone could log in and then reset it how she wants it. Dude, crazy work. Haven't learnt my lesson obviously from you.
Okay, well maybe...
Wait, did I bring my laptop? I reckon I forgot it.
Forgot it?
Got a bug on you.
Oh, thanks.
Well,
Well, do you want to just...
oh,
Do you want to just take this anyway? And is that your mum's?
yeah.
Oh, then I can just come. I'm going to go to Aldi and then I can just come past your house on the way home.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Do you want to take the laptop? And what else was yours? This?
Well,
Or
yeah, why did we get that in the end? For you. And head to the airport. I'm meeting Tahls at Mazda. That is really killing my vibe.
I couldn't even get an answer.
I think it takes this one. This is all they have, so. Where are the car keys? Hola.
we're playing catch up.
Yeah, I know, I could tell.
Hi, friends. We are going to Sydney today. Like 30.
But I was thinking, it's all, like, sometimes I feel like on the plane it's cold.
Really cold. Yeah.
Where's Brody? Oh no, Brody's coming too.
Also, said bye to mum and dad last night.
Cute. My mum was so sad this morning.
Oh my god, really?
Crying, Shayla.
Oh, did you cry?
No. Well, I was just like, it's not gonna help anyone. Pretty good though.
That does look really good.
I'll be gonna eat on the plane. Well, no, if they give you a snack. Oh, beef bolognese. You sound like a bit of me.
Oh, yum, bit of bolognese. Nice.
Wonder what the dude will say at the meeting on Friday. Great, thank you. Airport mom. Airport mommy. Hey.
Hey, 3 feet 6.
Boom.
How do you reckon they're looking?
Nice. Shayla.
Pray on it. I pray that this thing's come undone.
We got all of our parcels. I'll speak for myself. I reckon I have about 10 parcels at her place.
Really?
I got all my parcels delivered to...
Oh, it's not this?
No, Gilliana. Next one.
Dude, I was unsure of what to turn.
Baby, this is why I don't put you in charge of driving. Respectfully.
Shayla.
That's fine. Oh my Jesus Christ. I got all these parcels delivered to our manager's place because obviously we didn't have an address here, so we have to go to her place. We just picked up a Mazda. Go to her place first and then pick up all the parcels, and then maybe we'll do a haul of what we got, because I think that would be cool.
Yeah,
I got a bunch of like I've got, I think like Karen Walker, we've got like, I've got a surprise gift for you. Into like Lyndon Cook, we had like a bit of a shopping, whatever, and designed our rings and stuff. Anyway, so Tahls, her car got broken into and our DJI camera, like the vlogging camera, was in her center console and it had our SD card in it. And had like get ready with me footage, all of that stuff, which was meant to go live today.
Correct.
So I hope someone's enjoying that footage.
Oh, no doubt they are.
Yeah,
I would be.
a few butt naked girlies on there. For free. Could you believe? For
More
free.
soon incoming if it ever gets released.
Dude, Kim K, we're having our moment. Straight to top.
All of our lawyer friends are getting a call.
Nice. But no, I'm excited for our custom rings. So we have these rings, Obby. These are Alana Maria. Pinky rings.
Obsessed with our jewellery at the moment.
Bracelets.
Bracelets.
Matching from Kristen Ash.
It's kind of nice because our style is obviously very different. And so is our jewellery, but I think our matching pieces
I like
really cute.
Special.
Yeah.
And then what else? What else do I have that's matching? I got my ring in gold that I'm going to stack actually on top of this ring. Tahls has...
So it has 6 stones. 6. And I've got 4 diamonds. No, 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds, 2 citrines, which is Scorpio, and then 1 Pisces.
And Sarah Sebastian, we're going to get matching soldered bracelets while we're here.
Yeah.
And then I'm also going to get a, what do you call it, an in-ear piercing, but I don't think I want it on the same side as my neck tattoo because I feel like it might be a bit like heavy on that side with my watch because I wear my watch on my left hand side. So I think I'm actually going to get it on this side in here so it's a little bit more like balanced because I have a tattoo on this side too, so I feel like it's more
Yeah, nice. I like that.
through-wise. So I think I might just go somewhere cheap. So if you're from Sydney and you have any recommendations, like let me or just like earrings, jewelry. This is the music I was listening to on the way here.
Oh yeah, can I put a request in?
Yeah. What is it?
Thunder in my heart. Like just trust.
Reminds me of Jack's song.
I know, that's what the first thing Mel said. She was like, oh Jack, I miss him.
Like cute. Whoa. Dude, you need to post out here more. What the helly? What the helly? Dude. So, I know, I was literally saying my hair was dirty in the car. So, I made 2 videos saying like, what is the best dry shampoo? Because either I'm allergic to the Batiste one and also the Living Proof was good, but I just wanted to try a new one. Anyway, everyone recommended the K18, this one, I think, the air wash. So I'm literally gonna try it now because I need some. Non-aerosol core mode for slightly damp. Oh, sweat. Oh, it's like a... Oh, it's like wet.
Yeah, it's like, and it dries.
Oh, now we wait.
Now we
It
wait.
says mine looks slightly damp, so let's TBC my hair in about 10 minutes. Smells good, hey?
Yeah. That's crazy.
So it goes on damp, and then you kind of just like fluff it out. Redoop. Milky toner.
Oh my god.
These little tennis balls.
So cute. Smart.
So they have this really cute waffle knit, which I'm sure I'll be like wearing a lot of. So it's just like, well, don't spill it on the car.
Sure.
there's a real gap in the market at the moment for something new to come in that's like favorites, like what to bring when you're told not to bring a thing. Like I think there needs to be a campaign around something to do with that in terms of like dinner party essentials or like gift essentials, instead of just using the word gift. Some brand like this needs to come up with a tagline that's like what to bring when you're told not to bring a thing. Yeah, I think a brand like this is perfect. And then maybe we'll do this tonight. So if you're coming to our marketing event, well, it's actually not even a marketing event, it's just like a coffee catch up. We're not going to really be like speaking on, like you can ask us marketing questions, obvi, but we had a lot of brands send stuff so that we could gift you some stuff, because we had Jem, who we love dearly, come to the Melbourne meetup, but we also had other goodies from other brands sent here for the Sydney girls, because it was a lot easier to organise because it's like an event space versus just like a public space. And so I know some of you have messaged me asking if you could attend the Sydney one. That's why it's so strict on numbers, is because the event, the actual space we don't own, and they're being very strict, which is annoying. But if anyone does drop out, obviously we'll. Sorry. Oh, I just forget that well, actually I don't forget, but she has so many employees.
Such a killer.
I was like,
Dude, whenever I see that, I just think of an employee's salary and what their payroll must be. I'm like, holy shit, like you just are doing enough to be able to feed all of these people in there.
so nice.
Right?
She's just like she's such a secret killer.
Yeah.
And she's so good at her job. I think one thing people always ask me, like I always get messages from other content creators saying like, should I get a manager? Should I get a manager? And I always say like, no, unless you're obsessed with them, because I've had a few managers and Isabella is the only one I've ever had that I'm like, holy fuck.
She's so great.
Unmatched, like so organized, wants the best for you, understands who you are, what you're aligned with. Like she would never put you forward for something that she thinks would be like not aligned or brand damaging. She does things so quickly. She like, I actually, words can't describe how great she is at her job.
Yeah, no, she's
Like if I was hiring, I would hire her first.
yeah.
She's so fucking good and so young, and just like has built out this amazing team. She's just the best, isn't she?
No, she's so incredible. I didn't realize how incredible she was until
We started working with her.
and then I was like,
Oh, you're a killer.
you're amazing.
And I think it's like that thing where a lot of people post online, say like us, about our jobs, and people might be like, oh my god, you're killing it. So lovely. But there's so many people who don't
Silent
post
killers.
who are our age, and they're just fucking rizzing.
How old is Izzy?
I think she's our age.
Wow.
Plan. We can do it.
Like I want to run around this park. It's like a nice, I think, 10k or 6k loop.
I reckon it'd be fun to do 6. Should we try? I don't want to do it today.
No, but
I would do it tomorrow.
I can't do like, she said I can't do 6k's non-stop. Like I'd have to do like 1.5.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Cute.
So cute, man.
Are you ever gonna get a tattoo with me? We're like full black cat golden retriever at the moment, I feel. Go, hit it.
No, I'm not blind. Just seeing it through. Can you just give it a whack?
You're like a dream come true.
When I'm seeing you like this,
But if
it's
by
just a
chance you're driving by myself, I used to know you look like a movie. You sound like a song of when we were young.
get something. She kind of strikes me as someone that would be able to.
None of us.
Yeah, that makes sense for Brody. Because it's like if you could sing, you both would be singing all the time.
Yeah, I know.
KT really worked,
That's amazing.
right? I was a bit skeptical when it went on damn.
Yeah.